Hi everyone, so welcome to today's video. Today we're talking about my top favorite products from Charlotte Tilbury. It's no secret that this brand is one of my all-time favorite brands. I own a lot of Charlotte Tilbury makeup products and I can say without a doubt that this is the best brand for me personally. I love everything about it, from the packaging to the formulas to the way it wears, how the product performs, blends, and the overall look that you get with the Charlotte Tilbury products. She is known for having that kind of glow, that supermodel look where the skin looks perfected and there's a lot of glow, a lot of radiance to the skin, and everything just looks very ethereal and beautiful. And over the years of trying her products and sort of collecting them, I look back at some of my old photos, videos, and whenever I'm using her products, I feel like that's when my makeup looks the best. Whenever I incorporate her products into a video, the overall look tends to be one of my top favorites. And I just love everything about it. So I wanted to create this video to share with you my top favorite products. These are my absolute must-haves, the ones that I cannot be without. I wanted to narrow it down to 5 products. If you are new to Charlotte Tilbury and you don't know where to start, I hope that this video will help you, give you some ideas, give you a sort of guiding point to where to start. Also, if you have some products but you want to expand your Charlotte Tilbury collection, maybe some of these are products that you'd be interested in adding to your collection. But I do feel like overall, the price point is definitely worth it when it comes to these products. I have lots of makeup and I try makeup every single month. I'm placing orders at Ulta, Sephora, directly from brand websites, and I try a lot of things. But there's just something about this brand that just keeps pulling me back to it. The first one that I'm going to share is the Hollywood Flawless Filter. I wear shade 1 Fair, and as you can see, my bottle is very well loved. The writing is rubbed off on it mostly, and so has the label. I use this all the time. I absolutely love how this makes the skin glow. That is like a thing that you will see, a trend, that glowy, youthful look to the skin. Everybody wants that. Doesn't matter what your age is. Everyone wants their skin to look its absolute best, right? This is a product that you can use on its own. You can use it as a primer. You can use it mixed with your foundation, which I did talk about that in a recent video, and it just blew me away how it made my skin look and how it just made the foundation apply. You can also use it as a liquid highlighter on the tops of your cheekbone, down the center of your nose, your cupid's bow, the brow bone, the typical areas of highlighting. So this product serves multiple purposes. You can also mix it into your body moisturizer and use it on your décolleté if you're wearing a top that shows more skin. I have several products in my collection that are claiming to be dupes for this, and that just goes to show how many people really love this, that other brands are catching on and creating their version of it. So the other versions that I have, although those are great and do very similar things, I feel like the glow on some of the other ones is more obvious. More of a shimmer that sits on the skin, shimmer that you can actually see if you're mixing it into a foundation, a concealer, a skin tint. And I just feel like this glow is just, there's nothing like it. And that's why it's my first product in this video. The glow on this is just perfection. It's subtle, but it's there. It gives that glow and that youthfulness and makes the skin look juicy and healthy, but it's not a disco ball. It's not like overly shimmery that someone who has very mature skin wouldn't enjoy. It's something that anybody of any age can use, and the glow is just, it is absolute perfection, and it is worth every penny, and everything positive you hear about this is absolutely true. It is amazing. The next product in this top favorites is the setting spray. This is the Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. I've gone through so many of these small ones. I like these little ones because they fit nicely in my makeup bag when I'm doing my makeup upstairs in my bathroom, or it sits well in my makeup drawer and it doesn't take up a lot of space. The best thing about this is that it actually truly works. I have never been a fan of setting sprays. I have tried many over the years, and I just can't be on board with one and using it every single time I do my makeup. This is one that does exactly what it claims to do, and one that I honestly can tell a difference when I don't use it. Setting sprays are known for doing several different things. It can prime and prep the skin if you use it beforehand. It can be the last step to sort of set the makeup and keep it in place. It can be used in between layers, kind of sandwiched in between foundation and powders to kind of take away that cakiness and that powdery look. And it helps everything just sort of blend and mesh together. The end final result is what setting sprays are most known for. Longevity, locking everything into place so that it doesn't move throughout the day. And this one does exactly that without drying out the skin, without making the skin look greasy and dewy. It's like that perfect setting spray to really sort of lock all those layers into place and keep it on from morning to night. And this is the only spray that I have come back to time and time again, and I've repurchased so many of these bottles. This is probably my 4th or 5th bottle, and no lie, I'm gonna grab my other one out of my drawer because I do have a backup, a brand new bottle right here, ready to go once I run out of this because I don't have much left in this bottle. And I always have my backup ready for this because, like I said, it is one that I do keep up with and repurchase time and time again. It's really the only setting spray that I really stick to and would recommend 100%. The next product is the Corrector. This is in the shade called Fair. This is the under eye corrector that I think is the best corrector of all correctors. I've tried so many, even very famous, highly rated correctors. Those are great. I'm not knocking the other brands, but there's something really special about this. This shade in particular is that perfect peach tone for someone with fair skin. This is shade 1. There are a few different shades, and the correctors, I feel like they usually have a bit of a sort of peachy kind of tone to it. Some will be a little bit more salmony, some a little bit more orange, and some very orange if you have deeper skin tones. But the tone of this is just right for someone with fair skin or even light skin. If you have light to medium, medium tan, deep, there is a corrector for you on her website that you can choose from. This truly just knocks everything out and makes the under eye area look extremely perfected before going in with concealer. I have used this on its own, and I've also used it underneath my concealer. When I use this underneath concealer, I actually use less concealer because there's less imperfections that are visible. This truly does work. It's creamy, but not so emollient that it doesn't stay on the under eye area. It doesn't feel greasy. It doesn't feel heavy. It doesn't settle and look kind of creasy under the eyes. It truly is a beautiful product. I will use my finger, kind of swirl my ring finger, and gently tap pretty much right in here where I have the darkest part of my dark circles, and right on here on the outer corner where I have a little bit of discoloration. And then I will follow that with a concealer. It could be one from her brand or other ones. It plays well with every single concealer that I have in my collection. And this is truly one of those things that if I lost my corrector, I would cry and reorder another one because this truly is a game changer for me, and I absolutely love it. There is nothing negative to say about this product except I need more. I need a bigger size, okay? I need a bigger size. Can we make this a full size, please? A jumbo size? But it's amazing. It's great, and it actually does what a corrector is supposed to do. The next product, number 4, is the Beautiful Skin Radiant Concealer. This concealer made it in my top 5 favorite concealers of all time. It is absolutely beautiful. And yes, it's radiant. It's in the name, so there is a bit of sheen and luminosity to this, but it's not overly shimmery. It doesn't look like a disco ball under the eye. It doesn't look like you took your highlighter and swiped it under the eye. There is a soft, delicate sheen to this that really does make the under eye area look beautiful. It really does. It's done right. The formula is perfect. It hydrates and it covers without being too heavy, without creasing, without looking too cakey, without looking patchy, weird. It blends like a dream. I love the doe foot. It's the concealer that I'm wearing today. And the doe foot is a little bit on the skinnier side, but it does have a point to it, and I will show you. It fits right in that inner corner where you can just do a swipe. I usually do a swipe on the innermost part and then a little bit here. You could go all underneath if you wanted to, pull it down further if that's the way you like to apply your concealer, but it is one that gives a bit more hydration to the under eye. It's not super hydrating where it's too juicy looking and too moisturizing where it doesn't set. I can set this with powder from either Charlotte Tilbury or another setting powder that I have in my collection, and it looks beautiful. It's flawless. It's smooth. I mean, I can talk all day long about this brand and her products, so I'm just going to keep it short and tell you that this is a great concealer for anyone that wants a concealer that has great coverage, that has a little bit more moisture than a typical concealer. So definitely try that. So my last 5th product in my top 5 is the Pillow Talk Lip Cheat Pencil. This sort of tone of Pillow Talk is like a world of its own. This tone specifically is that pretty kind of natural rosy color that is very flattering across all skin colors, and that is why it's so popular. She came out with several different tones for light, like fair, light skin, medium skin, deep skin. There is a Pillow Talk for you, and I really do enjoy that. I think that's a really great thing to do so that everybody can experience the Pillow Talk color. The lip cheat, for me personally, this tone is my lips but better, and that's the thing that sort of makes this a must-have for me. I think everybody needs to have a lip liner that is your lips but better. You can line and fill in your lips. You can define your lips naturally with the shape that you already have. You can overline a little bit, and you kind of disguise the fact that you're overlining if it's a tone that matches your lip color. But if it's obviously not the right tone, you're gonna see where you sort of gone out of your lip line. And over time, as we age, the vermilion border, which is the line that where you put your lip liner, that tends to fade as we get older. It happens to everybody at different rates in their lives, but it's something that happens as we get older. And we need something that, again, is that my lips were better type of shade to kind of redefine that line of the lips and sort of give us the shape that we want. So I think it's important to have a tone that matches your lips. The formula is creamy, but a little on the dry side, not too dry where you feel a tug and a pull. It's the right consistency where it's creamy enough to glide on, but it's dry enough to where it stays on the lips and doesn't fade. But it doesn't dry your lips out, and it's not so creamy that it just kind of migrates and moves, settles in lines. You don't have that issue with the Pillow Talk, or I should say the lip cheat formula. Now, if I had to sneak in one more bonus product that I feel like nothing comes close to it, that it's like absolute must have, this would be like top 6 then, instead of top 5 video. I have to mention this. There's no way I can do this video without talking about the Airbrush Brightening Flawless Setting Powder. This product is absolutely incredible. Like, the packaging is that pearly white with gold angel wings and the CT logo. I mean, so here's the packaging. Super beautiful. This one is in the fair to medium, and it looks white, but it is not white when you apply it. It is just perfection. So what I like to do with this is brighten the under eye area. And I've talked about this before, but I like to take a very small brush. I typically use the Real Techniques setting brush. And what I do is take a little bit of this product. I've already done this, but I will show you too on camera. Take a little bit, tap off the excess, and I will tap right underneath my eyes. And this is going to brighten my under eye area. Also remove any possible fallout. I can clean up on the outer edge of my eye, and then I can kind of go around the sides of my nose. And it also blurs right here where I have larger pores, and it helps smooth out the line from my blush, because I do go pretty heavy-handed with my blush, because more is more with blush, right? So I like to apply a lot of blush. So I will take this product, go under the eyes, and I tap. Remove any fallout, clean up the outer side, and then go down through here and sort of kind of buff that edge where my blush meets, like this area here. If my blush came in a little too far for the day, I can also use this and kind of erase it and fix my mistakes. There's nothing that comes close to this powder for me personally, and whatever's left, I will take it through the center and on the chin so I don't waste whatever's left on my brush. But this is absolutely 100% one of the best sort of finishing powders that I have ever used. And I use it every single day. I don't think I can do my makeup without it, because when I don't use this, I can tell a difference. And I like my under eye area to be bright, not where it looks like a strip of white and it doesn't kind of go well. It needs to be balanced, of course, but I like that brightness. And this does just that. Over the top of this concealer, let me tell you, that is a match made in heaven. It is absolute perfection. So if you haven't tried this powder, definitely give it a go. So that's it, you guys. I hope this video was helpful. These are my top 5, or I should say top 6, with that bonus at the end. Products from this range. If you are curious about the brand and you don't know where to start, I hope that I was able to give you some sort of tips and some ideas of where to start with these products. I think if you purchase any of these and try them, I think you'll love them just as much as I do. I absolutely 100% believe that these products are incredible, and they truly are standouts in my collection. They're the reason why they're included in this video. There's a reason why I use them in my personal time and on camera, why I keep coming back to them, why I keep replenishing them, because they just truly work, and they're absolutely worth every single penny. So if you try any of these recommendations based off of this video, I would love to hear your thoughts. after you try the product. Come back, leave me a comment, share your favorite Charlotte Tilbury products in the comment section. If you already use products from the brand, give me your recommendations, and I would love to hear from you. We can also be friends and chat and just kind of connect on Instagram. It's always going to be on the screen there. Hopefully I will see you there. Take care, you guys, and I will talk to you very soon. Bye-bye.